It's a rebellion, isn't it? I rebel. Dirty old man here. Yeah, I know they took that out of the movie when they realized how stupid that sounded in the trailer, so they took that out of the movie. But I'm doing this video on my review of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This is it, right? This is all you can do with Star Wars. I'm beginning to realize that unless there's like Darth Vader and lightsabers and the same like rotating characters over and over again, nobody wants to see any other kind of movie. When you think about it, how many of all the Star Wars films in total show a Death Star or an image of a Death Star? I'm beginning to realize that Star Wars is a one trick pony. Now, I'm not going to lie. It was cool to see Darth Vader whip out his red lightsaber and mow down. Oh, spoilers. It was cool to see Darth Vader, whip out his lightsaber. And it was cool to see the X-Wings and the TIE fighters and have dog fights. And I mean, that shit was cool to see. I liked that. That shit was enjoyable. But I'm realizing that's all that was enjoyable in the movie. They put a boring cast together with some cliche, go get there, figure out how to do it, and I forget that lead actress's name. Oh my god, the most even for Disney standards, that was ultra corny, really. And I mean, there's no new memorable moments. There's no new memorable characters. Anything new is like is just there to pad out Princess Leia, the porcelain doll picture of Princess Leia at the end. No, I'm not lying. I look pretty real. And Grand Moff Tarkin, I think he has some kind of CG effect or something. You know, Everybody knew going in how the story ended. So when it's like what everybody talked about, a long time ago, the big hit movie Titanic. Well, who's gonna watch a movie about the Titanic when everybody knows what happens at the end? You know what they did? Call it corny, call it whatever. People loved it. They put an interesting story from when they got on the boat to the very end. That's how you do it. If you know the ending to something, then you got to make a really good story to catch your interest, because you know how the story ends. So the story better be, and there was no fucking, it was just the dry ass cliche. I'm gonna be the ninja force guy. Well, I don't know what he really says. It's like force. All the Jedi just disappeared and shit. So, but he's in contact with the force somehow, and of course he kicks everybody's ass. That one scene where everybody's seen in the trailers. It's the same in the movie. Yeah, he kicked. I mean, you've heard it called fan service. I know it's an overplayed thing, but man, I mean, sure, it's cool to see the AT-ATs and all that shit. It's really cool, but it's like, you pay $4 billion for this license. What are the next 10 movies going to be? More of the same old shit? I'm not even going to say I'm disappointed in Disney, or you know what? Nobody liked what George Lucas did. Disney's like, okay, what we're going to do is, okay, we're just going to like make everybody happy. We're Disney. We make everybody happy. So we're just going to, what did everybody like about the old films? Well, let's just do that in the new films, and we're going to make $1 billion. It's working because people like that shit. But really, how many more times can we see Darth Vader and it doesn't get tired? How many fucking more X-Wing fighters do we see flying around? How many more fucking Wookiees do we gotta fucking see before people start getting tired of this shit? Really, I mean, I mean, I wouldn't call myself a diehard Star Wars fan. I like Star Wars. You know, I'm old enough where I remember seeing it in the movie theater when the original movie came out. I enjoyed them. I liked them. I was never a real big geek about it. And, you know, but, well, I guess I've said all I can say about it right now. So that's my review of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. If you like fan service, you know what? They could just like make it like 20-minute edit of this film and just have people go see that and pay $10. They would do it. Why bother filling in all? Why probably bother putting in all that boring shit around it? That is the most driest, lamest excuse of a. But but I did enjoy the fan service moments. But you know what? It's not going to keep working. How many more times can they do this? All right. Well, that's all I gotta say. That's my review of Star Wars, a Rogue One, a Star whatever Star Rogue One. Dirty old man, go with God, but please do come back.